Welcome and thank you for joining me in today's Lesson of Life series. It is the early days of another month, and as a matter of fact, it's a month that for the majority of people symbolizes the stage where the thought of New Year resolutions start coming to mind. And so for such people, this is a critical period, or this is a critical month where they start to think about, or they start to write about what their New Year resolutions are going to be. And on the other side, there are other people that this month also symbolizes the stage where they start to consider the need to evaluate, or they start to consider the need to reevaluate their progress towards prior resolutions for the year. And so based on these two phenomena, in today's edition, I'm discussing the question, what efforts are you putting up forth? Again, what efforts are you putting up forth? Before the start of this year, when you were setting your New Year resolutions for yourself, how did you prepare? As the month is going on, as this month marks the last month of the year 2017, how are you preparing to set New Year resolutions, or how are you preparing to even evaluate or reevaluate your progress? Do you even have a plan concerning the resolutions that you want to set for the new year? One thing you should understand is that as part of the goal achieving process, you need to constantly evaluate yourself. You need to constantly evaluate your progress. You need to constantly evaluate the goals that you set for yourself as time goes on. There's the need for you to always make that evaluation, always seek out to evaluate yourself as time is going on. The reason for that is, it is only through these evaluations that you will have the opportunity to be able to distinguish between the procedures that are working and the procedures that are not working. And so by evaluating yourself as the time is going on, you are able to tell which plan is working for you, or which strategies are working for you versus the strategies that are not working for you. And so once you realize these procedures, once you realize that these ones are working and these ones are not working, do not limit yourself to not learning anything, even from the non-working procedures. Do not be afraid to make that adjustment. Do not be afraid to make the adjustments to explore other options. There's an old adage that says that there are many ways to killing a cat. And so as you make the necessary adjustments, you'll be able to realize that there are other options available for you to explore. There are other options available that are even easier than the ones that you are exploring right now. There are options that are available to help you in the decision-making process of setting new resolutions or of making adjustments to previous ones. And so do not be afraid to make that exploration. Do not be afraid to look at other options available out there. There are so many options available out there. And whatever your final resolutions are, whatever resolutions that you settle on, make sure to integrate this principle of life. The first principle that I want you to understand is focus. The second one is dedication. The third one, perseverance. The fourth one, transparency. And the last one is hard work. Again, let me run through these principles. These principles that you need to focus on as you set new resolutions for yourself. They are focus, dedication, perseverance, transparency, and hard work. I'll be discussing these principles further as we draw closer to the upcoming new year. And so let me reiterate my main point of today's discussion. As you are planning to set new resolutions for yourself, do not be afraid to explore other options. Evaluate yourself, learn of the strategies that are working, learn of the strategies that are not working, and evaluate yourself. And based on those evaluations, explore other options. There are so many options out there. As I said earlier on, There are many ways to killing a cat, and so you can find other options that can possibly make it easier for you to achieve your goal than the ones that you are currently exploring. So do not be afraid to consider other options as you evaluate yourself. Do not be afraid as the new year is drawing closer. Take time, make a plan. What resolutions are you planning on making? Make the necessary adjustments to those evaluations and put in the efforts to achieving those evaluations, or put in the efforts to achieving those resolutions. This is the message that I have for my audience today. And for the students that are sitting for their exams this week, I wish you all the best of luck, and I believe that God will surely grant you the victory to succeed in all your exams. Once again, thank you for joining me in today's series, and I hope to see you next week. Have a blessed week. Thank you.